again, welcome to 652, class 652. Are you ready? I'm not sure if I'm ready, but I have no choice. The camera is rolling. Say rolling, action, camera. All right, and so I have to perform. I have to perform in front of you. I have no choice. With the light shining on me, the makeup, sticky, pegajoso makeup on my face. Yeah. The things I do for you, y no me pagan nada. These classes are free for you. Well, if you buy the books, they're not free. But you're not obligated to buy the books. So this class is for free. Wow. More than 300 hours. 300 hours. Free! And you can watch this class, each class, if you want, 100 times. If you go to RTV a la carta, Radio Televisión Española a la carta. All right. And then you have me. 651 classes. Not bad, eh? Not bad. And you can learn English with me. Yes. You can go from point A to point B with me. All right, let's finish Learn to Speak Up from yesterday. Let's continue where we left off yesterday. And we left off on page 143, number 23. Yes, you remember the money? Este dinero es por ser buen niño y por ayudar a tu hermana. Okay. This money is for being. Aquí es funcionalidad, ¿será posible? Pues así. This is an exception. This money is for being a good boy and for helping your sister. All right. Yes. Were you a good girl when you were little? Usas candil. No, you were a good girl. Did you help your sister? Sister's younger or older? Younger. She's younger. How many years younger? How many years younger? 4 years younger. Oh, so you needed to be a responsible sister, taking care of your... You know, when you were 5 years old, she was only 1. Yeah, so you had to be careful. Eh? But when she was 2 years old and you were 6, sería trasto ella, ¿verdad? She was frustrating for you, right? Typical. Okay, este dinero por ser bueno. This money is for being a good boy and for helping your sister. Esta es una oportunidad. Esta es una oportunidad para mejorar tu inglés. Same thing I said earlier. This is an opportunity to improve your English. This is an opportunity this is a chance to improve your English. As they say in Latin America, bueno, es un chance que tenemos aquí. Nuestro chance. Algunos dicen chanza. Now in Spain, chanza has a different meaning. But esto es una chanza. Es un chance. I remember an interview with Valverde, the Uruguayan football player for the Real Madrid. And he said, no, es un nuevo chance que tengo. It's, all right, a new opportunity, a new chance. All right. Yes, the English language is penetrating. The English language is penetrating Spanish a lot. Lo sabes, eh? In the streets. Half of the shops have names in English now, you see. Real estate, or said realtors, para inmobiliaria, they're changing everything. The same thing happened 2,000 years ago. The autochthonous languages de los Bactrios, de los Numantinos, the Iberian languages, except Basque, el Vasco, were slowly penetrated by Latin. And finally, new languages appeared. Portuguese, Castilian, Galician, Catalan, Aranese, etc., and all of these. And the only language, I think, that really survived the 600-year invasion of Latin was Basque. But of course, in the Basque country, in the north of Navarre, in Guipúzcoa, and north of Álava, and I mean, the mountains, there's so many deep valleys that it was difficult for Latin to penetrate into these valleys. But in any case, the same thing will happen here. In 200 years, Spanish will be different. If the English-speaking, the Anglo-Saxon world continues to dominate, if in the future Spain and Spanish America grows tremendously, maybe Spanish will take over again. Maybe Spanish will win the battle. But for the moment, Spanish is losing. All right, el chance. All right. Esto es importante para tu futuro. This is important for your future. This is important for your future. Yes. Are you worried about the future? I'm not. Are you worried about the future? Are you worried about the future? No. She's not worried about the future. Everything turns out fine. Everything will work out. You will never die of hunger. And Victor will never die of hunger. And Javier will never die of hunger. Why worry? Everything will work out okay. Everything will come out. Everything will turn out. Todo saldrá bien. Habrá altibajos, but in general, things will get better. Oh, they always get better. All right, be optimistic. Translation booklet, page 262. Someday we'll finish this, I think. Page 262. Siempre hay una primera vez. There's always a first time. There's always. Contracción. There is always. There's Susana. Hola, Susana, ¿cómo está? De Zaragoza. There's always a first time. Of course there's always a first time. But sometimes there isn't a second time. Yeah. You know George Bernard Shaw. You know George Bernard Shaw? No? Okay. George Bernard Shaw wrote a play. Era un dramaturgo. He was a playwright. And he wrote a play called Pygmalion, which 50 years later, they made into a movie called My Fair Lady. La musical, the musical My Fair Lady. All right. And he and Winston Churchill, he didn't like Winston Churchill. They were contemporaries, more or less. Well, Bernard Shaw was older, maybe 15 years older. And Bernard Shaw had an opening night, el estreno de una nueva obra de teatro. Opening night is el estreno. And he sent 2 tickets to Winston Churchill by mail with a note. He said, I'm sending you tickets to my opening night play for this coming Friday. The second ticket is for a friend if you have one. Es para un amigo si tienes uno. And Winston Churchill responds to Bernard Shaw. Thank you very much for the tickets, but I can't go on the opening night. But I can go on the second night if there is one. Okay. Which means the play is so bad, they cancel it after the first night. All right, so, no he tenido muchas oportunidades. I haven't had many opportunities. Aquí se nos dice chances. I haven't had many opportunities. Ante la duda con chance y opportunity, usa opportunity. Y ante la duda de chance y possibility, use possibility. That way, you're never wrong. You see, the word chance, depending on the context, can be opportunity. Yes. Esto es una oportunidad para mejorar tu inglés. This is a chance to improve your English. Yes. Ahora, ¿cuáles son las posibilidades de que ganemos el partido? What are the chances? All right. Chance también es el azar. Son cuestiones del azar, questions of chance. You roll the dice. What's the probability? Yeah, these are games of chance. All right. El azar. Yes. No he tenido muchas oportunidades. I haven't had many opportunities. or I haven't had a lot of opportunities. Ahora vas a tener una. Pues ahora vas a tener una. Now you're going to have one. Now you're going to have one. Nunca he visto una mujer como ella. I've never seen a woman like her. I have. I've never, mucho V aquí. I've never seen a woman like her. Él ha perdido mucho peso. He's lost a lot of weight. Wow. Can you believe it? Look at him, he's skinny. Estaba casi flaco, yeah. He's lost a lot of weight. Hey, Joey, are you okay? He's lost a lot of weight. All right. Él ha hecho muchas cosas por mí. He's done a lot of things for me. He's lost a lot of weight, but he's done a lot of things for me. He's done a lot. Me ha ayudado en muchas ocasiones. He's helped me on many occasions. He's helped me on a lot of occasions. He's helped me on many occasions. Yo diría many más que a lot of, in this particular case. He's helped me on a lot of occasions. All right. Siempre ha estado cerca cuando le he necesitado. He's always been near when I've needed him. He's always been near. He's always been close to me. He's always been close by. Nearby. He's always been near. Mejor near. He's always been near when I've needed him. Nunca ha pedido nada a cambio. He's never asked for anything in return. All right. If I give you this purple pencil, what will you give me in return? An hour of Spanish class? I don't need Spanish class. I know Spanish perfectly. Really, Richard? Do you know Spanish perfectly? Yes, I do. Well, is the following sentence correct? What? Haré lo que pude. Yes, it's correct. No, it's not. Yes. Mi padre haró lo que pudo. Ellos hararon lo que pudieron. Y yo también haré todo lo que pude ese día con el arao. So you see, it's correct. Haré lo que pude. You see, I know Spanish perfectly. All right. And even with upside down books. Okay, let's go on. So, nunca pidió nada a cambio. He's never asked for anything in return. Siempre ha sido honesto y leal. He's always been honest and loyal. Loyal, leal, loyal. Real, royal. Real Madrid, Royal Madrid. Loyal, leal, royal, real. Ahora, loyalty and royalty. Loyalty is lealtad. Royalty is realeza. Curioso que cambia en español. No se dice lealeza ni realtad. But you say lealtad, realeza. No te das cuenta de estas cosas. You don't. Sin embargo, como adjetivo, leal y real. Perfect. All right. Royal and loyal. Royalty, loyalty, lealtad. All right. Royalty and leal. Él ha sido siempre honesto y leal. He's always been honest and loyal. Honest. In English, honest has one meaning. You tell the truth. Dices la verdad. When I was studying Spanish literature, I remember one professor at the University of Texas, and I asked, what's the difference between honrado y honesto? And the professor from Spain, he said, honrado es de cinturón arriba. Honesto es de cinturón abajo. That's what he said. I said, oh, okay. So, una mujer honesta has a certain meaning in English. No. In English, an honest woman es una mujer que siempre dice la verdad, que es correcta en su forma de ser, en este sentido. That's an honest person. An honest woman is an honest person. An honest man. Honest. Be honest with me. sea, no me mientas, is be honest. Honest. Honest Indian? Honest Indian means honesto indio. It's a strange expression in America. Honest and loyal. Siempre ha sido amable y servicial. Él. Es un tipo especial. He's always been kind and helpful. Amable is kind. Nice. He's always been kind and helpful. Servicial is helpful. Helpful. O sea, siempre presta ayuda. Servicial se usa para personas de servicio más que. But a helpful person es que te presta ayuda sin siempre está para ayudar. It's a helpful. Muchas gracias es muy. Thank you very much. Very helpful. You've been very helpful. Ha sido de gran ayuda. Eso es lo que se dice aquí. Gracias, Margarita. Ha sido de gran ayuda para todos aquí. Muchas gracias. You've been very helpful. O sea, ayudosa. Helpful. You've been very helpful. Me gustaría conocerle a él, a ese persona tan baja. Me gustaría conocerle. I'd like to meet him. Excuse me? I'd like to meet him. Meet him. Yeah, I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet him. Pues estará aquí dentro de unos minutos. He'll be here in a few minutes. He'll be here in a few minutes. Debe de ser un hombre muy bondadoso. He must be a very kind man. Kind. The word kind, bueno, kind has ¿qué clase de coche conduces? What kind of car do you drive? Pero amable. Kind. Es muy amable de tu parte. Muchas gracias. It's very kind of you. Sin embargo, kind tira más hacia bondadoso que simplemente amable. Generoso. Bondadoso. It's kind. Kindness is bondad. Generosidad y bondad. Kindness. It's very kind of you. He must be a very kind man. Debe tener muchos amigos. He must have. Debe de tener. O sea, esto es conclusiones lógicas con must. Debe de ser un hombre bondadoso. O sea, ante lo que me dices, todo lo que explicas, pues debe de ser. Será un hombre bondadoso. He must be a very kind man. He must have, debe de tener muchos amigos. He must have a lot of friends. Debe de ser muy generoso. He must be very generous. Yes, he must be very generous. ¿Ha hecho alguna vez algo malo? Has he ever done? Escrito done. Has he ever done anything bad? Nunca ha hecho nada malo. He's never done anything bad. He's never done anything bad. ¿Ha levantado alguna vez la voz? Excuse me? Has he ever raised his voice? Don't raise your voice. It's not necessary. This microphone. Don't raise your voice. Well, has he ever raised his voice? Nunca ha hecho eso. He's never done that. Todo es presente perfecto aquí. He's never done that. ¿Ha perdido alguna vez la paciencia? Has he ever lost his patience? No, creo que no. Eso nunca le ha pasado. That's never happened to him. Huh? ¿Te ha llamado alguna vez idiota? Has he ever called you an idiot? ¿Tú qué crees? What do you think? Creo que debe de ser un tipo extraño. I think he must be a strange guy. I think he must be a strange fellow. All right. How much time do we have, Marta? Oh, we have enough time to start vocabulary. Wow. List number 17, page 141. All right. Let's continue. Disponible is available. Estoy disponible toda la semana. I'm available, Marta, to record programs tomorrow. Are you available tomorrow? I'm available. She's available and I'm available. Are you available? Available. All right. Justo, de justicia. Fair. No es justo. It's not fair. I want more money. They don't pay me very well. Me pagan poco. Yes. It's not fair. I'm the best English teacher in the world for television. It's not fair. I deserve more money. Yes, I'm going to go on strike. Nos declaramos en huelga. Let's go on strike. Let's go on strike. Yes, I'm going to call a strike. Convocar. Es decir, llamar a la huelga. I'm going to call a strike. Yes. And what are your reivindicaciones? Ah, you don't know how to say reivindicaciones in English? No. Grievances. Wow. ¿Qué palabra es esa? Grievances. Grievances. But you can also say my demands, mis demandas, lo que exijo, mis exigencias. My demands. My grievances, my demands. Well, what should we demand? More money? More money. Better working conditions? Yes, better working conditions. More consideration? Yes, more consideration. A promotion? Yes, a promotion. Yes. Fewer working hours. Yeah, fewer working hours. More money and less work, right? Those are our demands. All right. It's not fair. Fair. It's not fair. Pérdida is loss. Siento la pérdida. I'm sorry for the loss. Loss. Beneficio y pérdida. Profit and loss. Yes. Loss. L-O-S-S. Loss. Perder is to lose. Zaragoza. Lose. Escrito lose. O simple, ¿eh? Ojo. Lose. Pero pérdida is loss. The loss. All right. Suave, templado, mild. Yes, mild. Madrid, this city, the winters in Madrid are relatively mild. Sometimes it gets really cold. But probably the average temperature at 2 o'clock midday in Madrid is around 8 degrees in the winter, which is relatively mild compared to Sweden, Germany, Norway, Russia, Poland, etc. It's mild. Mild means suave o templado. Some cigarettes are strong. Es un cigarro muy fuerte. Esto es suave. Tobacco. It's mild. A mild cigarette, mild tobacco, mild. Mild-mannered person, persona de modales suaves. Clark Kent, the Superman, in the very first publication, 1938. I think 1938 was the first issue, el primer número, of Superman, the comic. And in the first page, Clark Kent is a mild-mannered reporter for the Daily Planet. Es un reportero de modales suaves para el planeta, el diario Planet or whatever, the Daily Planet, which is in the city of Metropolis. All right. A mild manner, mild, suave, templado. Ataque nervioso is a nervous breakdown. A nervous breakdown. Breakdown como avería de un coche, breakdown. Avería de una máquina is a breakdown. We have suffered a breakdown. Hemos sufrido una avería. We've suffered a breakdown. To break down también es desglosar. Quiero un breakdown. Quiero un desglose de las ventas por regiones. Desglósamelo por regiones. I want a breakdown of the sales by region. Break down. Entonces es descomponer en los componentes. Con una máquina se avería, es que descomposición física de la máquina. Descomponer. Entonces, las ventas nacionales, descompónemelos, o sea, en componentes para Cataluña, Andalucía, Extremadura, Galicia, etc. That's a breakdown. A breakdown. Y luego, un ataque nervioso es una descomposición mental por culpa de los nervios. It's if a person suffers a nervous breakdown, it's a relatively serious psychological problem. And the person needs a psychiatrist or psychologist and medical attention and usually the person needs several months, maybe a year. A person falls into depression. It's a nervous breakdown. A nervous breakdown. Yes. In fact, the famous movie by Almodóvar, Mujeres al borde de un ataque de nervios. The translation to English of that movie was Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown. Nervous breakdown. Y suena mejor en inglés que en español. Suena más gracioso y fuerte. Women on the verge. Verge significa borde, pero no borde físico, borde figurado. On the verge. I'm on the verge of a new era. Estamos en el borde de una nueva era. Estamos entrando en vísperas de una nueva era. We're on the verge. We're on the verge. Verge escrito. Verge of a new era. Women on the verge of a nervous breakdown. All right. A tiempo parcial is part-time. Un trabajo a tiempo parcial. A part-time job, a full-time job. A part-time job and a full-time job. This is a part-time job for me. I'm semi-retired now. And so I only work part-time. But I have to go, and we'll stop with part-time. But I'll be back tomorrow morning, same time, same place.